Hey y'all, I was just listening to a short just now with Preston Perry and Jackie Hill Perry. They were talking about like red flags in men, right? And Preston Perry was talking about like having a friend that is in ministry, that I guess he knew the whole entire year. He couldn't be friends with him because how I know you a whole entire year and you ain't talk about your wife. Talk about everything else, but you ain't talk about your wife. How could I be friends with you? Or whatever the case may be. And he wants to be around people that, you know, um, this is a man that talks about his wife, his family, all that stuff, right? And what's so crazy, I don't know these people at all. And I go to 2819 church. And one day I was coming out of church, and I guess they were either visiting or they were there, whatever. And I was coming out of church, and I was just watching them be. I was watching Preston and Jackie be with their kids and everything like that. And Preston was like, Jackie, get the kids, get the kids. Like, like how you grew up in church back in the day, and you just seeing that husband and wife, the husband and wife that everybody loved, that is mad loving. Everybody knew that they was gonna be together forever. They in love. Their kids is mad nice. They just like the perfect couple. And everybody know them. Like they were just being, and they was just so regular. It was so dope to watch. They really lived that life, and it was so refreshing to see. It was no bells and whistles. It was no weird stuff. It was just them being, and I understand all too well what he's saying, and that was really dope for him to say what he's saying on here, because he really lived that. Him and Jackie really lived that life, and even as they're speaking on this short, how Jackie's looking at him, that's love. That is truly love. And what you do in ministry, that should be your life. That should be your real life. And I feel like that's what Jesus wants. Jesus wants us to really live this, not just talk about it, not just minister, but really live this. Present yourself a living sacrifice. But that's all I wanted to say. See y'all.